feel from my own perspective, loyalty is the ability to honor and of course
Protect, maintain
and protect a woman, provide for her, give her your name to bear, give her the life she wished to, and you are married to only her. Only her,
and not dashing every other thing to her face.
Only her.
Married to only her,
Yes.
but yet alone, having sex with like 7 women.
So the question is,
That means
where is it proven that you're having sex with other women?
That is not
Jonathan,
life is
I just asked you, Jennifer, if I go to bring a woman to my house, then that means I'm not loyal to my wife.
question.
But when I don't bring a woman to my wife, I am loyal to my wife.
Take a woman to a hotel, it means you're loyal.
Now you are saying it because you feel I'm taking a woman to a hotel. When you did it, if you probably did not go through my phone, how would you have known that there is a woman in the hotel?
ask you, would you go through your man's phone, your husband's phone? Would you go through it and search?
I'm not even going to lie. Yeah. Go through it.
You will.
I will definitely.
And you will find what you are looking for.
And when I find what I'm looking for,
And you will cry and leave the marriage.
I will cry.
And leave
And then you leave.
I agree that I'm gonna cry.
And then you will leave.
Then I will leave.
And when you leave,
How many marriages do you want?
and when you leave, you become a side chick to another marriage.
That's not the problem.
I will become a lone wolf.
What?
You are going to leave. You're going to leave, but when you leave, I am sure you would want to get a partner after that, or would you want to be alone?
No.
So you would want to marry. Do you know how difficult it is to marry somebody that is divorced? I mean, there's this stigma in the society that comes through when you are divorced.
Well,
So,
it doesn't mean that they're never gonna find their own. Now, what you guys are missing is when a woman is divorced, it's very difficult for her to get a man. Now, let me set something straight. When a woman is divorced, she has more choices. At this point, nobody is forcing her to
Who is
get
lying to you?
Now, let me tell you.
Who is lying
Wait,
to you?
I don't want to say something. At this point in her life, nobody is forcing her to get married. Probably she got married to the man because her parents are like, you're of age, you have to get married. And that was why she got married in the first place. And
Jay, what is
you guys, she got married to you because she loves you. But then, in her mind, she's like, okay, I give myself in the next 5 years, I'm going to get divorced. Even if there is nothing that's going to cause the divorce, or in the next 2 years, she'll be like, I'm going to cause something that will cause the divorce. So that at that point in my life, I can be free. I can do anything I want to do, and you guys will feel like, oh yeah, I got my
Wait, Jay, hold on. Jay Muffins, does that mean, are you trying to say that there are women
That go into marriage.
going to marriage with intention to break?
Yes, 100.
Yes.
They get married and they will not even give birth for
No, that part of the Bible you read that the heart of a man is desperately wicked. A woman is supposed to. I'm not joking.
No.
You know, a woman can actually do what you can't imagine, unimaginable. A woman can get married to you to revenge for what you have done.
Get married to you to revenge for what you did in the past.
Just probably to hurt you.
Now, Jay Muffins, this is a revelation altogether, right? I mean, I'm trying to imagine. So many women you may think are not, are having issues of the fruit of the womb or something, may just be trying to delay the
Wicked women association will come after her because she's revealing their secret. Now, let me also say this.
Yeah.
You see, the truth about this thing is very simple. You look at women very well. You realize that these people are deep-hearted. When I say deep-hearted, a woman can sink in a container of so many things inside of her. That's the truth. But we are too shallow. Now, okay, they're saying, they say they want to go out of the marriage, get divorced, and become what? Single. Single mom. Have you noticed that most of the women who became single mom regretted it?
Because they end up dating people.
Because at the end of the day, talk to
side chick.
Now the same person, the same reason you left your marriage is the same person you have become.
Now,
hold on.
Disagree
Now you disagree with that simply means that, okay, now at what age did you become divorced?
I would even rather ask this question: would you rather marry? I mean, manage a cheating husband than become a side chick to another man?
Answer.
No, I want to just get that. No, tell me now. No, you should.
Maybe somehow the side chick business is a bit lucrative. Yes, because a woman will openly tell you that the side chicks are getting more favors than wives. And I'm wondering how.
Okay, let me bring back to you because you are married now. Diamond, tell me the truth. Somebody said in my last podcast that side chicks are the reasons why most marriages are still existing till now. If not, most men would have died. How true is that? I want to hear it from two sides.
Let her go first.
For me, yeah. Well, I would say side chicks are the reason why a lot of men are still alive today, because women naturally, we have problems. We have lots and lots of troubles, and putting up with one woman is a whole lot. So, you having someone outside that you can actually comfort, that can comfort you, that can take care of you, give you that.
Coming from the lady that said if she noticed that her husband has a woman outside, she's going to leave.
So you don't want that man to survive? No, there's a complication. You want him to die. Jay Martin.
So you see, at the end of the day, what does women really want?
What do men want? You're all trying to twist my words.
Give me an answer.
What do men want?
Give me an answer to that.
Yes.
I don't know what perspective Jennifer is coming from, saying for a man not to have a side chick, it simply means you want to cut short the man's life. But what I want to tell you is very simple. Like I quote earlier, how come in the Bible most of our Bible heroes had
more than one wife?
More than one wife.
Chief Abraham wants to.
Hold on. Let me just flow. Let's start with Solomon. Let's go to David.
No, Solomon is even the senior man.
No, I'm just going from the
David and Bethsheba bottom.
David. Let's go to most of the Bible heroes. You hear stories that they had a second. Why? Now down to our parents, our grandfathers. Now, if you notice, most of our fathers they lived in peace and harmony. There was no problem.
No problem.
Now, lots of women want to tell you, why don't you want to act like your father? Why don't you be like your father?
But when it gets to that point,
take care of a woman. And when we want to act like our father, they want to stop us from acting like our father. So let me now tell you, yeah. At the end of the day, at the end of the day,
your fathers never cheated. Your fathers never.
What did they do?
What would you rather? We marry 2 wives or 3 wives, and we don't cheat.
No, just say something. Probably that would end this at the very least.
No
woman would want you to bring another woman to the house.
So I think that God created men to be certain. Because why is it that we also hear pastors having church members as
side chicks,
choir masters?
Well, let's leave that. It's now that you are beginning to take this into the.
I'm just trying. Why can't men just be loyal? Why can you not just be with one woman?
Then we should better ask.
So eventually, a woman divorces a man who is cheating to marry another
man who is cheating, and she's even the one cheating with him.
So at the end of the day, you leave a man who is cheating and marry another man who is cheating. Show me a man who doesn't really have a side chick.
Wow.
And it's
but do you think there is one?
There are.
Oh, okay.
A lot of them.
Mention them. From the screen, give a shout out to them.
Alright, guys. Let's go.
The moment you call their name, their conscience will just get.
Alright, guys.
You see what?
Alright, come on.
Because when you get married,
then be single.
What is the fucking point of being?
How long would you want to be single?
Definitely to be with someone else. So why can't you just be with someone that will make you happy, make you live comfortable? What is the point of being with a broke nigger that is definitely gonna cheat on you? What is the point?
Alright, fine. Jema thinks. Hold on. You have an answer for that? Okay, boo. 1 minute.
So at the end of the day, marriage is not by force. And like I said, it's for companionship. Your wife, listen, I put it to
I
you.
must see what I'm doing right now.
I put it to you. I put it to you, right? Love your wife.
Yeah.
If you can, do not cheat on your wife. I'm not an advocate of cheating. All I'm trying to say is, I feel there's a way men are configured. And I also feel that you see these girls you call the side chick, they do a lot to calm pressures. And I also feel that if a man should concentrate on knacking his wife every day of his life, the woman will old quick.
Says
And I
where?
also feel that a man's sexual urge is so high that women cannot keep up to. Yes, there are a lot of women who can't keep up to sexual urge in marriage. Do you know a lot of marriages men are suffering? Do I need to explain it to you? When a woman is stressed with the kids and work, and when a man wants sex, she's saying no.
Woman is sexually.
And I put it to you, there is a lot of women that are not sexually. You think you're sexually active when you're single. I bet you that the best sex men have had with their wives are when they are still dating. When it comes to marriage, there is a baggage. You have a lot of children. You have children taking her attention.
But why is
And
sex
as
so
somebody-
important?
Sex is so important in marriage. Men are sexual beings. That's what you don't know. Men are sexual beings. I put it to you. We get happy with sex. Sex makes men happy. Food and sex. And you know what? Women give sex because the men request for sex.
Not that they actually
Not
want.
because they want to have sex. Women are barely interested in sex. I put it to you, ask a lot of women, except those ones that are probably,
Especially when they now have children and everything.
especially those women, except those women that are circumcised, that's the ones that have the high urges. I put it to you that most women, once they come, there's no sex for them for a long time. They don't want to, they don't feel like. But men, when they come, the next 2 minutes, shake your bum bum, you go rise again.
My last guest said something, and I think I'll concur to that. He said, once a man is stressed, a woman thinks he needs food.
No,
He needs sex.
Okay.
and I put it to you, 100% of wives are stressed. And you know what? Women get, when they get to the point of marriage, they think looking beautiful for their husband is a lot to do.
It's a lot.
Now that's the thing. I put it to you that when you get married, it is the right time to start looking good for your husband. Smell nice for your husband. You see, women are
I think
But the
hold on.
Even if
Women
it's
are
just
totally.
that.
I bet you that the ratio drops. When a
the
woman,
ratio drops. Not that it stops it.
no, hold on. When a woman looks beautiful, smells nice, gives the man constant sex, I bet you the reason to go out reduces.
All right, guys. Let's leave that. No, you guys are shouting sex backside.
Brother, sex is one of the major reasons why people are alive. Sex. Sex.
All right, guys. Thank you. Accepted. You know you're a married man, so when you talk, you have the leverage to talk about sex anyhow.
Yes.
But myself,
I do it with my wife alone. Whatever you think,
Fine.
your opinion. I'm only defending the men who are actually in my shoes.
all I can say is imago de who. So let's go to the next question. We are all in the Nollywood industry and entertainment industry and all. I think I'll push this question to Jay Martins. Respond to this. The female folks in the Nollywood industry seem to be doing better than their male counterparts. I don't know. Oh my brother, hold on. Even if, just imagine I was the one that brought up Jennifer Martins into the industry.
Okay.
I can tell you 100%, I can be very sure that she's coming up to become better than myself financially. All of a sudden,
My brother.
you can't tell what's going on, Jay Martins.
So let me be practical about before Jay Martin starts. Let's be practical about it.
Okay.
When there was a time I and Jennifer went to audition some queens,
Okay.
and I carried Jennifer in my car. That was about how many years ago? I think was it 4? 4 years ago I guess. Now, fast forward to now, Jennifer drives a bigger car than I've changed that car.
But you know,
Why
now,
Jennifer go to the drive?
and apart from that, do you realize that most of our men, once they are sick, They come on social media asking
beg
for
for
help.
help.
Have you seen one? Jay Martins, please help us out.
the miracle that
Yes.
Jennifer, on behalf of
What God cannot do does not exist. We are aware.
on behalf of the female stars in Hollywood,
Please tell us what is going on.
how this thing happens.
Okay, fine.
The truth is that what God cannot do.
Does not exist.
I mean, I get it.
You know why?
Why? Okay, be God.
Smuggle bigger, yeah. And then the truth is, for a woman, I know I'm going to break in a lot of tables right now.
Please break my mic.
That's why we're here.
For a lot of women, yeah, when men see that a woman is doing something for herself, trying to encourage herself, trying to be that big thingy, right? They are, you know how you guys are. They have this urge to, ooh, okay, yeah, she is a superstar. I want to be with this girl. Oh yeah, I want to be. I've got to do everything to be with this girl.
And I'm married man though.
No.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, she will tell me that she can't be with the city married man.
You have to say
My dear, married men are currently doing empowerment programs for all the young girls in the entertainment industry. There's a lot of empowerment programs.
there are some single guys who's got it all together. What you guys are failing to understand is it's not just the married man.
The single guys also do.
Yeah, there are single guys who's got the money and who are comfortable that really wants to be with this girl because they believe there's something about effort.
So there's nothing about a man's effort. Is that what you're saying?
Now, this is where I'm going to. It's something about effort and results. When they see results,
So what she says,
men get triggered. Don't you get triggered when you see results? Don't you get triggered?
Both men and
when
female
you see
result. Result from a man and from a woman. I get
Exactly.
triggered. So why is it that the women are doing better? That's the question.
comes with female
It's
results.
not sexual. It's not just sexual. It's about like, okay, this girl, she's got a whole lot going on for her. How can I support her? How can I be there for
So
her?
you're trying to say that the men falls back to supporting the women. Why don't they support the men? So if you're trying to say
Now, if you have a sugar mommy, she's gonna support you.
Can we talk about men supporting men? Now, can I tell you?
that's very difficult to get, bro.
So
When a man supports you, what does he get in return?
what does he get?
Now I'm
does
asking
he
you.
get? I wanna ask
Wait,
you.
let me ask
I'm
you.
asking you.
Let me
No, I'm
ask you.
asking-
Wait,
what does a man
no,
get
let me
to
ask
support
you
you?
the question.
Jennifer, when a man supports you, what does he get?
Okay,
Eventually, that's why
let's hear from
that's
him now.
why gayism is winning in the industry.
Because you also want to get the support the
Because at
women
the
are
end of
getting.
the day, it seems that the man cannot get anything without.
Do you know why gayism is reigning in the industry? Anyone who is into gayism just know that that man is a spiritual man because he believes that every woman is fucking powerful. Women are powerful, and that is why they believe that when they get into a woman, the woman can, disengage them from whatever they are doing. But when they with a man, there is no spiritual implications the way. But with a woman, you're definitely gonna have implications. And that's why there are some men that will never be with a woman, even when she's on her period.
Now, I think I got something from Jay Martins, and I have been arguing about that very perception.
The rich men you talk about, those powerful men, they do men. They don't do women because they believe women are powerful. They can drop their
bring them down.
powers.
How come they are paying you guys bill? They don't do you, but they pay your bills.
No, she already accepted the do by a statement. I think that's just the conclusion. Because by saying, what do you have to offer? She's trying to say that something has been offered. So I think that's just it.
I'm saying that the men that are offering their buttocks, their anus, their anal holes, are probably the one making money current.
Yes, of
because
course.
there's something to offer.
Offer.
So that's where I'm going back. to
Oh,
what you
so you agree that your man has
So
offer?
No. You're saying no. You're saying
How sweet.
what? No. Hold on.
Men have something
Listen,
to offer
listen.
from women.
So when
Men don't just beg your ass over.
you ask me a question.
To do.
At the end of the day, there is something a woman has to offer. What do we have to offer?
What do you have?
All you have is talent.
I do shows. It takes me so much to convince a supporter to bring his 1 million naira on board.
You're talking about 1 million, 10,000.
But let me just say on our level right now. Let's leave those people who are struggling to get it.
all right, guys, you must have been enjoying the program. I know already. So we're just trying to make sure that it goes so sound and so well. Remember, we're talking about happily married, proudly single, and you can see the married and the single guys, trying to lock horns, but beautifully, we're having a nice time right here at the studio. Jay Martins,
The married guys are winning.
I didn't know about that. I am single, so I don't know if I would support you about what you just said.
You are the host here. Don't be like
Okay, fine. All right, guys. So I'll go straight to the next question. This is for both of you, but anybody can start or answer the question. Now, should we ever hear that you quit entertainment? What should we conclude happened?
For me, I think maybe I dabbled into another venture that is a bit more lucrative for me. Yeah, so for now, I think I love what I'm doing so much and it's paying my bills. It's a matter of fact, I'm called.
Jay Martins. Should we just hear that Jay Martins is not into entertainment anymore? What should we conclude had happened?
Just know that Jennifer Kelly Martin have fallen in love with the wrong person.
What do you get out of that?
True. I totally agree.
Wow.
A little dabbling into the Annie and Two-Face thing.
Yeah.
Have you guys noticed that since when Two-Face became very serious with Annie, he's been struggling to drop a hit song?
How funny!
Whoa!
Struggling to be on good movies too. She was an actress. She had passion. She had dreams, aspirations.
So when I started this talk, you thought I was tilted towards Annie. Well, let me explain something to you. From the day Two-Face started Plantation Boys till I can't remember when he officially got married to her, he was dropping hit songs every year. The day he said I do officially with Annie, he stopped dropping hit songs. I think the last hit song he dropped was Gaga Shot for Love. Before he dropped this last one, he dropped Recent. And I can tell you when he dropped this last one, he's already shaking his hands. I can categorically tell you the partner you choose is a major determinant.
Which is in line with what she said.
But I want to say it from a man's perspective now. I can tell you that, let me say it from our whole perspective. If Jennifer marries a man who is insecure, he may think Jennifer sleeps with all producers out. Or he will think at that point Jennifer is in a camp with other actors, she's having sex.
Especially if he's also an entertainer, because there's this understanding.
No, let's take it out from the entertainer's guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I even think if he's an entertainer, he would
understand better.
That aside this. Now, I am into showbiz. I go to shows every weekend. I have an event every weekend. I stand in the face of people. The truth about we in this entertainment industry is we are in the faces of our opposite gender. They want to really sleep with us. Yes, that's the truth. That's what I know.
True that.
I've been in an event where a woman handed over a card to me and said, I want to be a singer. You look cute. And I told guys,
she's going to take care of you,
and
bro.
she said it.
She'll be fucking take care of you.
The good thing, that's for a woman. That's for a woman who is courage enough to say it. How about other women who
couldn't say
and said, now the truth is, we're not gods.
We're human.
We're human. Somehow we can be blown away by some of these ladies. And maybe fall into one or two temptations. It takes a wife or a husband who is understanding, who understands what you do, to have an open mind. So at the end of the day, I don't in any way advise anybody. So I feel before you get married, make
should-
sure
you
this
should
person
know
is in line with
with
what
what
you're
you
doing.
are doing.
Let them understand the
And
disadvantage
accept it.
and accept it. I will give kudos to my wife and the wife of a lot of entertainers who see their husbands, who see girls. My wife will go with me to an event and look around and tell me that girl likes you. That girl, I will say, how do you?
How did you know?
But it takes a woman to know another woman who likes you.
And still be comfortable,
And
not
still be comfortable actually without going
Because
to
she
slap
knows
them.
she's got you.
Now that's where we have to make them understand that you got me.
Yeah.
Irrespective of we are going out there to do this thing, you got me.
You got me.
So at the end of the day, I just feel that women should know who they are with. Know him for who he is.
No, we is all right. J Martins. Now, I've seen you kiss in movies. Yeah.
Maybe we're gonna try some.
No, you're not trying anything.
Awesome.
But I am a thespian, and I went as far as studying it, so I have a different perception about kissing in movies and having some interpretations. People out there think it's this, it's that, it's that, it's this, but I would refer that to a soldier at a war front who is also a pastor. You cannot say an enemy is coming and then you're quoting "Thou shalt not kill." You will definitely have to shoot. A doctor in the hospital that brought a woman who is not your wife to you. You cannot say she's not your wife. You will put your hand.
Dilation of the centimeter.
Same with an
Do your hand inside your
this guy. Same with an actor who is asked to save a life by interpreting a character. You have to save it to the core, no matter what it takes to do it. I have seen you act in movies and you play romantic roles. J Martins, once you get married, will you still do some of these romantic roles to keep your career going?
Don't do it now. Olga will kill you.
Yes.
No, but that's the truth.
Well, you're right. You're very, very correct. Because for me, if I'm gonna get married to any man, he has to really understand that this.
Now you will kiss in the movie.
Yes, this is my job.
Do you think that's insubordination?
He feels. Sometimes they feel insecure. They feel like,
Of course, like
saliva where you go use. Kiss
eh,
another man, you won't call you stay kiss.
apart from that, men used to feel like these are ways we use in getting these girls.
These girls,
Something was about
you
to-
get, but then again, it's not about that. I have to make my man understand that this is my job. I love what I do, and it's not just about the kissing in the movies. How about the movies that I don't even have to kiss? But then again, there are some characters. If you do not kiss, you cannot bring it to life.
Yes.
You cannot bring
But
it.
don't you-
So
don't-
what is the point of being an actor? Then
When you cannot bring the character to life,
when you cannot bring the
Don't
character
you think
to
you
life.
can choose your scripts?
would you want to
If you
select
want to
scripts?
select or
Directors will keep you one corner.
if you want to select or choose your script, then you should be left alone. Know that at that point in your life, you cannot work with a lot.
It's true,
You
actually.
cannot work with a lot of gays because there are so many movies. There is no how you want to look at it. There has to be romance.
But don't
in
you
the
don't you
movie.
think all those romance triggers a thing in you?
It doesn't fucking trigger anything.
Knowing the fact
It
that
does not trigger
Oh, man, knowing the fact that you're just interpreting the role.
knowing the fact
It's
that
just
now from
acting.
me and the enter fight.
No, but apart from that, except, but Jay Martins, I don't think you would deny the fact that if you play a romantic role with somebody you've been having a crush on before now,
I
A fine
never
boy.
crush on any man where I act with, where I kiss with, and then I am involved with that man. Never have I ever. Most of them say I don't even have their numbers.
actually professionally,
Most of them I don't have their numbers until we get on another set together. I'll be like, hey, hi. Yes, it depends on the woman too. For her to know that at this point I cannot have anything to do with this man, because knowing fully well that I have a man
So, but-
in my life.
So that's where trust comes in.
yeah.
That's where trust
Yes, so-
and making the man not having insecurities comes with.
No, but can you actually not make a man have insecurities?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So I tell women something. Whatever you put into your marriage, I tell everybody, not women, is what you get. So at the end of the day, how do you even appreciate that? You just got off the set where you kissed the man and you're giving him an attitude. You just got off the set where you were romantically involved with a man and you are putting up some walls. What are you giving to him?
That's 2-0 already.
I've also been on the set where the guy was like, I don't even understand Nollywood actors. Right now, we're on a set, we're having like a romantic time on the set, and then after the whole thing, you're giving me attitude. In my mind, I'm like, excuse me, bro, we were just acting. That I don't fucking have no feelings with you. In as much as you're seeing it in my eyes in the movie, that
You're just trying to become the character interpreters.
Thingy, but we are nothing.
Okay. You didn't know you didn't get where I'm coming from. I mean, your man, you went out to afternoon. Your man is at home, and he just finished kissing in the room. He read the rules with you, and he got to know that you are going to kiss the person. And he came back, and he wants to touch you like I'm tired. What are you sending? What signal are you sending?
That you just had an experience from that place you came from.
And
My God.
It's actually what happened to the interviews.
I'm stressed.
What are you trying to say? So
You guys are setting me up.
no. I'm just trying to say something. You know, we talents, we need to get it right. In as much as you're coming from a set where you kissed, you have to come back and give your husband a very.
There should be a continuation, sir.
You can't come and tell me that someone they've done. What comes to my mind? What comes to my mind?
What if she's what?
Why she's tired? Because I mean she went to work. And let me let you know something. Even if she's gonna kiss in the movie, most of the time the kissing scenes are not more than 2 or 3 scenes. But there are a lot of other scenes that are really exhausting. That has to do with your energy, your time, your passion, everything. So at that point, I am tired.
Jennifer,
I just want to
have
rest.
you noticed that in every movie we are looking forward to this?
Exactly, that is what the audience wants. And that is why I can.
It's definitely going to be part of the trailer.
Without giving a shot at what tired you are, how tired.
Alright guys, it's been a nice time with MC Diamond and Jennifer Martins. I love how beautiful this podcast has been, highly educating and all that, but we're going to round up with this last question, and it's going to be a solution. I want you guys see there's a lot of breakups going on. I'm disturbed. I almost don't want to believe that the most recent one between Two-Face and Annie, I have not come to a conclusion about that. I am praying it's not true. I'm hoping it's not true, and please. If it is true, then it's becoming too much.
Yes.
Okay, so you talked about divorce. See, as a married man, I can categorically tell you a lot of things that leads to divorce. One is peer pressure from both sides. What your husband is not doing, what your wife is not doing, what the other man is doing, what the other woman is doing.
I think you need to speak out. Drag your mic to yourself.
Okay, so I say again,
Yes.
a lot of the reasons why divorce, in fact, when I got to know we're going to talk about marriage, I tell myself this now. And sincerely, I just got to understand that marriage is the only institution they give you certificate before you go in. And I can assure you, see, the truth is, as it stands right now, I wish marriage is the kind of relationship where you're given a break. Where at maybe 3 years they call you guys to the altar or to a law firm and say, are you guys comfortable with this you want to do, or you want to have a 1-year break? And this 1-year break, everybody's happy, everybody's good.
Then you come back.
1-year break, everybody's definitely gonna break out.
Do this 1 year. Do this 1 year and come back. Then let's say afterwards 5 years they call you back, 10 years they call you back, 20 years they call you back.
1-year break.
1-year break. Because it's time for some partners to really try the waters. I'm not joking. You know, at some point you guys are
You didn't
so
test
blind.
all the waters before you got married, and now you want to test after
that's
you're
the
married?
thing.
Is that where you see it?
A lot of women,
Yeah.
a lot of men don't test the waters.
You know what you're saying right now favors the men most.
Why?
And not the women, because at that point, that woman woman has a child for you, and at that point she's invested in
Do you know that? Do you know that?
and you think, do you
Hold on.
think at that point she wants to leave
I disagree with you.
for another women?
I think it's the women that
1 year, that's a whole
I
lot.
really think it's the women that really want some break. Yes.
Yes, sometimes I used to hear women say,
Can I tell you why?
Because they feel stay with my family for a while.
No, I don't even think so. I think they feel the man is
Not mixing
probably having affairs.
Okay.
And they are not allowed to have affairs because they're under a man. So why don't they go and have an affairs?
Wait, the one you are talking about, is it for them to go and have
Everybody is as free as a bird. A woman has all the affairs she wants, maybe gets into another relationship, they will appreciate their marriage better. Because a lot of women feel they are shortchanged in a marriage. They feel that this man has more freedom than I do. They really feel that marriage is putting them in a tight
bondage.
And I really feel that there is no better place for a woman to be than in a marriage. I really don't lie to you. For a man, I don't think that way. But for a woman, yes, I don't think that is the best a man can actually have, marriage. But I think that is the best a woman can have.
Okay.
Because there's nothing out there for a woman. Except a lot of men sleeping with her and making her a baby mama and making life miserable for her. Being with a man favors a woman more than being with several men. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because, okay, the question is, have sex with a woman today, who gets pregnant? It's the woman. And when she gets pregnant, you determine whether to stay with her or not. And if you choose not to, her life revolves around that child. And her life pauses.
Yes, you gotta stop.
Well, it's more like that in an African setting. But
What is it in the foreign world, in the advanced world?
everything always tries as much as possible to favor the women.
Tell me how now.
Then
When you give birth as a single woman over there, your life doesn't revolve around the child.
Your life, of course, revolves around the
I'm
child.
saying
So
that.
as a man.
No!
And a woman can decide to seize an opportunity for a man to see his child or not. She can decide if
I
a
don't
man
believe
will have
that does not work. So
she can decide to decide if a man can
Will
have
have access
access
to
to
the
a child or not.
okay.
At that point, and I think
Now let me put it to
the
you.
best
Can I
way.
put it to you?
I just
Do
hate
you know that?
African
Hold on,
setting.
my darling. Let's leave Africa out of it. Can I even tell you that, as it stands, men can actually do without their children than a woman.
Yeah, that's why you guys don't have emotional attachment. So that's
do you
why
mean?
a
What do you
woman
mean?
should always choose herself over a man, because a man will always choose himself over and over again.
No.
When you see the
I really don't want to have an argument on
I'm
this.
not having an
I know you're rounding up the.
Okay, let's hear out.
I'm trying to say something. When a man finds a girl who is like 8-figure shape, the perfect idea of what he wants to have, apart from the wife he's have in his house, he can decide to wanna like, okay, yeah, we are breaking this up. I want to be with someone else. I want something different. I want to test what it. But for a woman, she is definitely not going to want to leave without her child, especially when a child is involved, especially when children are involved. But for the man, it's easy for him to go ahead and do whatever he
That's
wants
for
to do.
irresponsible men. Hold on.
Most men
No, most men are not irresponsible.
Oh, okay, that's
Wait, I have to conclude on this. Please listen.
Okay.
What I need you to understand is a man who gets married at his will, not forced into marriage by way of pregnancy or way of compulsion. I want to put it to you that man is usually loyal to his family. Now, I don't know what loyal is to you, but what I'm trying to say is that man will stick to his family till old age. Any man who leaves his family is a man who at the first place didn't want to get married.
Fine. Any man who sticks to, who leaves his family is that who doesn't want to even do that at the first place. I think we need to put this. This is becoming Clash of the Titans. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this section. If I allow this to, we're going to keep clashing till a point, but a whole lot has been said, and it's been a beautiful section right here at the Black Giant Show podcast, season 6.
Well, I think you're gonna have issue getting the best part of the show.
No, definitely. How do I concentrate? Okay, thank you so much for being part of the show, Jay Martins. You're a very busy person, and we're able to drag you out of.
But of course, you've been part of the Black Giants team over time. Anytime we don't see you around, at times you are very busy. We've always wanted to, have you around right from inception till now. Thank you so much for taking out time out of your very busy schedule. We have to drag you from a set to be part of this. We say thank you. Thank you so much. MC Diamond, well, you had a lot, you would want to say, but I didn't want you to touch on Jennifer Martin's emotions. I think at the point you were already pushing it. You were pushing so strong, and come on, be a gentleman. But
It's just emotional, but life is not emotional.
life is not, I know. So thank you so much, MC Diamond, for coming around the Black Giant studio. This is your first time,
Yeah.
but your wife has been a very good friend over time, and having you around is so great, a privilege. We're not taking it for granted. So thank you for coming around. It's been inspiring. It's been all loaded and all. So guys, thank you. I feel so excited anchoring the 6th edition of the Black Giant Show. And please go ahead, go and follow them on social media platform. Jay Martins, I think it's Jennifer Kemi Martins.
I am Jennifer Martins on IG.
Jennifer Martins on IG. Facebook is Jennifer Kemi Martins,
Yes.
I think.
Yeah.
MC Diamond.
MC Diamond. Diamond is DYMOND. DYM.
Yes, on all social media platforms. And I am Ope Lawrence. Ope is my name on all social media platforms. The Black Giant Show is the tag on TikTok, and then Black Giant TV on YouTube. Please go and subscribe. I beg you now. Didn't you enjoy the show? Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful time, and we are saying bye for now.